I thank you, each and every one of you, for coming to Michael and Jillian's rehearsal dinner. It's also the celebration of my wife's and mine 35 years together. So we have had 35 really great years. Right, Linda? Actually, Linda said to me the other night it was only 33 great years.
How long did it feel? That's pretty funny.
I did win the Most Improved Husband Award in 1995. So, I am very, very proud of that. If there's one thing I can convey to Michael, or I hope to convey to Michael, if I set an example, I hope I've set an example of being a good husband. And I'm 100% sure that you and Jillian will have at least 35 wonderful years together.
That's a lot.
What was that? Oh. So anyway, I just want to talk a little bit about Michael. And I want to talk about Daryl. I have two sons, Daryl. Does everybody know Daryl? All right. Michael and Daryl and I kind of feel like we grew up together. There were times when I didn't know if I was Michael and Daryl's father or if I was their older brother. The way we used to joke around, we kind of gave ourselves the nickname as being the Three Amigos. And if you ever saw that movie, you would know that it's appropriate to call us the Three Amigos. And there were times that Linda was absolutely frustrated where she would ask me, "Alan, are you their father?" and I said to Linda, "Yes, I know I'm their father. There's no reason for us to go on the Maury show." And there are things about Michael that I really, really admire. I consider Michael to be really funny, really witty, and also very smart. And I want to convey the first joke that he ever made up. But it's the kind of joke that really fits Michael's personality, that you have to have a background in geography and some other things to understand it. The very first joke that Michael made up: what do you call a person who's a follower of Confucius, who was born in Hungary, and who's a pain in the ass? All right, so anybody that can answer that question, if you do, you will get a free CD from the great musician in the back, Mr. Kennedy. All right, think about it. A follower of Confucius from Hungary, and who's really, really annoying.
Budapest.
Budapest, you are correct. Budapest. Very, very good. Budapest. That's the kind of jokes that Michael was really, really famous for. Okay, Budapest. All right, and the other one, and his next joke. What do you get if you cross a Jehovah's Witness with an atheist?
What?
All right, you cross a Jehovah's Witness with an atheist. Oh, come on. Someone who rings your doorbell for no apparent reason. No, I got plenty of that. So, I mean, it's been great, really, really great growing up with both Michael and Daryl. Well, what else can I say? In our family, sports were really, really big. I mean, I'm a frustrated athlete. I would have been a great basketball player, but I wasn't able to shoot or dribble or jump. But enough of that, I really would have been great. And I spent a lot of money sending, I spent a lot of money sending both my boys to athletic camps. I remember a summer where I sent the kids to the Rick Jones Tulane basketball camp, Rick Jones Tulane baseball camp. I sent them to the University of New Orleans basketball camp. I sent them to hockey camps. And, I was just living vicariously through them. And then after Hurricane Katrina, we came up north and we enrolled both boys at Great Neck South. And if you know anything about Great Neck South, there aren't great athletes there. It's mostly Jewish and Asian. And, I really felt that my kids were going to make an athletic team, that Great Neck South was the place for them. And I think that Michael was in school for about 3 weeks, and he came home, and he said, "Dad, I actually made a varsity team." I said, "Really? You made a varsity team?" And he said, "Yes, I did." And I asked him, "Which varsity team did you make?" He was very proud of himself, and he said, "Quiz Bowl." Quiz Bowl. So it took me a couple of seconds, and I want to be the proper role model and tell him how proud I am. But I couldn't help but tell him, "Michael, it really isn't a varsity team if they don't have cheerleaders." So I said, "All right, Michael, welcome to the rough and tumble world of high school quiz bowl. I'm sure you'll do great." And he was great. He was really a terrific quiz bowl player, as was Darryl. I kind of felt like I was Archie Manning and my two boys were Peyton and Eli. The only problem I had was that when I said my prayers, I said I want my two boys to be in the Super Bowl. Unfortunately, God heard me say Quiz Bowl, so it didn't quite work out. I have to say that Michael, when he was in New Orleans, he grew up speaking French. There was a French immersion program, and he really took to the French language. And I tried to learn French. I grew up speaking Spanish, and I think I speak Spanish pretty well. And I tried to learn French, and I just couldn't do it. But we did take him out to a lot of French restaurants to practice with the waiters. And there was one expression that I learned very well. "Dans l'attention à mon papa." All right, anybody know what that means for a CD?
Give the bill to Dad.
Check goes to Dad.
Check goes to Dad. Get a CD. "Dans l'attention à mon papa." Give the check to my father. And I learned that really well. Anytime I heard that, I knew the meal was over. And it was time to get the credit card. Now, I'd like to spend a couple of seconds talking about when I first met Jillian. I think I could say that Michael went out with a lot of women, but it was usually one and done, or two and I'm through, or three, I don't think she's for me. And I can say that Michael was seeing this one particular girl. It seemed like a long time, 6 dates, 7 dates, 8 dates. So I asked Michael, "What's her name?" And Michael really didn't like telling me anything. And he said to me, "I'm not going to tell you her name, but let's make believe it's a game of Scrabble. And if it was a game of Scrabble, it would be a 7-letter word worth 8 points." That's exactly what he told me. I am not making this up. I can't make this up. So I'm thinking 7-letter names worth 8 points. So I know that one of the tiles has to be worth 2 points, And the other tiles have to be worth 1 point each. That's the only way to get to 8. So I'm thinking Barbara. No, it can't be Barbara because the B is worth 3. Is her name Francis? No, it can't be Francis. The F is worth 4. Is it Belinda? No, it can't be Belinda. Is it Belinda's sister Melinda? No, it can't be Melinda because the M is worth 3. Is it Melissa? No. So I really don't know what it is. So I called Michael and I asked him, is it a name? I mean, is it a real name or is it a made-up name out of Game of Thrones? And Michael said, well, it's not really a made-up name. It's something that you ought to come up with. So I'm thinking, well, wait a second. Maybe it's Jillian. But then I said, it can't be Jillian. The J is worth 6 points. It can't be Jillian. So I'm thinking some more. And I got this idea, you know what? I think I know what it is. I think there was this actress who had a weird way of spelling Jillian. And I'm thinking maybe it was from the TV show X Factor. And I go on the X Factor website, it's not there. I said, wait a second, it's not X Factor, X-Files. And sure enough, there's a Gillian Anderson. So I call up Michael, I said, her name's Gillian. And Michael says, well, I guess we'll have to give it to you, but it's a hard G, it's Jillian. So that's how I found out your name, Jillian. That's how I found out your name. You people are an easy crowd. I wish you would have been a Catch a Rising Star in the early 70s when I bombed. So anyway, I just want to say, Jillian and Michael, I wish you the best of luck. Linda wishes you the best of luck. And I don't feel like I'm losing a son. I feel like I'm gaining a doctor. And at my age, that's really important. Now I'm going to be serious for a second. As far as I'm concerned, Jillian, as far as Linda's concerned, and I hate speaking for Linda, but I will tonight, we consider you our daughter, so, I wish you the best of luck. And one more thing for Michael. Michael, I understand that tomorrow night's going to be a big night for you. And is there anything that you don't quite understand? If you have any questions? If you have any questions, Michael, call. Your mom is always happy to talk to you. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you.